Barnes and Leslie on the Morning X. This is the original 99X. At dinner the other night, Fram, we got into a conversation I thought was interesting that I'd love to get, and I'll be shocked if you give me an answer. But we started talking about crappy singers. And the topic, we started talking about that Bob Dylan biopic that's coming out.
With Timothy Chalamet.
And universally at the table, everybody was like, that dude cannot sing, not Chalamet, Dylan. But, of course, he is an icon, world-famous singer. So he's a singer who can't sing.
Well, also known for, his writing and his poetry. So
I know, but he's a famous... He's the front man. And then we started talking about other singers, and this could be any genre. And if you have one, feel free, 470-741-4999. Who is a famous singer that can't sing? Another one that came up, Billie Eilish.
Oh, I think she has got a great voice.
She talks, though.
She's very whispery.
That's not singing.
But when you hear her, she really, when you hear her stripped down, she can sing.
Well, I've never seen her without clothes on singing, but
Stop it. On award shows like the Grammys.
But I never really see her sing. What about you? Anyone that comes to mind?
I think there are a lot of people that are great entertainers, first and foremost, that might not have like the greatest voice.
David Lee Roth.
I have to think about that.
There's one.
Really?
I mean, he's an entertainer. I mean, calling him a singer. And think about it. A lot of these that we're mentioning just now, that's back when you didn't have the luxury of Pro Tools to fix you.
That's true. And you see somebody live, and it's so different sometimes.
If a Bob Dylan, Perry Farrell, if a Bob Dylan would have come out these days, he'd probably be a perfect singer. And then you'd go see him live.
What people think.
And how about Bjork? Do you ever really hear her sing?
No.
She just kind of talks. And I like Bjork. And it works. Axl Rose. That was another one that came up at dinner. He's just a screecher.
Who else do people mention in your little dinner party?
Well, those are some of them. Here's some people calling in.
Oh.
Hey, Morning X. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, who is this?
This is Jenny.
Hey, Jenny. So who's a famous singer who you think can't sing?
Bruce Springsteen.
Yes. Leslie, you agree?
I mean, he can sing. It's just whether you like his voice or not.
But,
I mean, I wouldn't put him up there with like Josh Groban, but
and I'm a Jersey girl, so this is like almost sacrilege. But
yeah, that's kind of sacrilegious. I mean, I like Bruce's voice.
It sounds like he's got a sore throat and he's trying to fight through it and scream into the microphone. It's gravelly and gross.
Can we do something? I would like you to personally deliver that message to a friend of mine. Can I call someone and I'd like you just to say that and let them know your thoughts? Would you mind?
Yes.
Would you?
Not at all.
Okay, hold on. Let me dial up my friend. This is an old friend. Let's see if I can work this switchboard. And I think he just needs to hear stuff like this.
Better not be Bruce.
No. I'm not calling. Are you still there, Jen?
Yes.
Okay.
The Morning X calling.
Hey, Jimmy, you're on the air.
Jimmy Barron.
Jimmy.
I am on the air.
Oh, Jimmy.
Hey, so this is Jen.
Yes.
This is listener Jen, and we're having a topic, and she'd like to share some news with you about a singer. What were you saying, Jen?
Okay.
She's from Jersey.
That Bruce Springsteen cannot sing.
Okay.
His voice is awful.
Well, if you say so. He's only the seminal singer-songwriter rock artist of our generation.
You just ruined his day.
Let me ask you this.
That doesn't mean he can sing. He's a great songwriter. Okay. I'll give him that. I love his songs.
What do you define? What? This is like I'm having a discussion with an idiot. Okay. What? Okay. Let me ask you this. What do you define as a good singer?
Someone who can carry a tune without growling into the microphone.
Okay. Like who?
Like who? Adele.
And if you say Billy Corgan, then we've got that conversation.
Oh, God, no, I hate him more than Bruce Springsteen. He's the absolute worst.
All right, Jimmy.
Now, let me ask you, where do you live in Bruce Springsteen? Where do you live in New Jersey?
No, she's from there.
Well, now I'm in
Okay,
Atlanta, but I spent 33 years of my life in Homedale, New Jersey, which is right next door to where Bruce Springsteen grew up.
It is. It's right near Freehold.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Who do you think would be considered the seminal generation-defining voice of the 60s?
Of the 60s?
Of the 60s? Well, that's before my time.
Yeah, I'm trying to make a point here. I'm trying to make a point here. Who would that have been?
Of the 60s would probably be Elvis.
Well, he was the 50s, but what about Bob Dylan?
Elvis was the 50s?
Yeah, Elvis was the 50s.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
50s and early 60s.
Yeah.
50s and early 60s, yeah.
Yeah.
But would you say like the
Bob Dylan? No.
I would argue, and I would agree with that, but I would
Think
also
through
argue
his
that
nose.
he couldn't carry it. Right, he can't carry a tune either.
Yeah.
But it was not about carrying a tune. It's about the passion. It's about the
Well,
lyrics.
hold on.
It's
The
about
topic-
emotion.
The topic is name a singer who can't sing.
Singer who can't sing.
Yeah, we just wanted to start your day with a good sentiment, Jimmy.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that, that's it's subjective. You could point to many singers who are great who maybe aren't, who can't carry a tune the way, you would define that. But it's not about that. It's about evoking emotion. It's about lyrics. It's about performance. It's about passion.
Listen to him. He's getting sad almost. Jen, thank you for calling. And I'm going to set you up with lunch. You and Jimmy,
You're welcome.
you guys go hang a little bit. Thank
We'll
you.
connect you on email.
Yeah, Jimmy, don't be a stranger. Come see us soon. Yeah.
Love you, JB.
I'm here.
I'll send a follow-up email. Bye, everybody. Bye. Wow, I think we just ruined Jimmy's day.
Day.
I mean,
How about year?
possibly
He just went on a pilgrimage
his month.
to see Bruce. Good morning, Morning X. Who's this?
This is Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Mike, you know what we're talking about. Who do you think is a bad singer?
Fiona Apple. So my whole thing was back in the day, the mid 90s or whatever, I had a rule. I would not buy a CD unless somebody put out 2 good songs. Criminal made me change that, and I bought that CD straight out the gate because I loved it. And the rest of the CD was just horrid. I couldn't stand it. I thought her voice was grating at times. And then I would hear her on the late night talk shows doing her rounds. And I was like, yeah, I'm right. She can't, I just could not stand the voice. I still love the song, but I just don't think she's very good.
You've been hanging on to this for 30 years?
I could hear the emotion.
It
In
is.
his voice.
30 years, yes. I absolutely agree because, I mean, everybody has always asked, and I've always said it. That was like the worst
All
purchase I'd ever made for music.
Well, I had no opinion really either way. I mean, that one song, like you, I liked, but I never dug into the record. So, sucker! It got you. Hey, man, I appreciate you listening to 99X, though. Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh, thank you guys for being back. I've been a freeloader forever, and it's a joy to have you guys back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And get ready because the freeloader program is coming back on steroids. That's why it's taken so long. They're working on it. It's coming. Thank you very much. Have a good one.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you later. All right, who's a famous singer who can't sing? Let's keep it going. 470-741-4999. I'm going to go console Jimmy. This is 99X.